Welcome, 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 everyone. So lovely to see you. It's pretty hot here today. Welcome. It's so lovely for you to join me. I'm really happy you're here. And I'm really excited about tonight's healing. I'm always excited about these healings. I love them. But yeah, I'm just really excited about healing the sisterhood wound. So really helping everyone like join together and help each other rise, because I think that the sisterhood wound goes back quite a way. You know, it goes back to when we were in tribes and you know, back into kind of primal instinct and things like that, where competition was, and you know, it was competition to procreate and things like that. So it's actually quite a long-standing one, and it's just evolved over time. But I feel when we heal this wound, it's just so beautiful. And then perhaps where any comparison was before, or resentment or jealousy, it just melts away, because you feel whole and complete in yourself, that you don't need validation from anyone else. You don't need to, like, you feel that you can take a seat at the table. So yes, I'm very excited. So let me know where you all are, where you're watching this from in the chat, please, because I love seeing where everyone is from around the world. No worries at all. Yes, I will be recording this, so if you need to drop out, do not worry, I'm recording it all. So yes, and also it doesn't matter. I was thinking about saying this earlier. It really doesn't matter when you do this healing. I believe in divine timing. So I believe that you will come across this healing when you most need it. And it will be impactful whether it's now or whether it's in 20 or 30 years' time. It will still have an impact. Hello from Florida. Amazing. Hi from New York. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sussex, UK. Hello, lovely. New Jersey. Hello. So although I'm recording this, it's only my face that will be seen. And also I won't read your names out if you do share in the chat. So it's completely confidential in that way. No one will know. So yes, feel free to share if you feel confident doing so. London, hello. I think I know who that is. Okay, so for those of you that don't know me, I'm Lucy Brand, and every third Wednesday of the month I host a free healing for women, and yeah, and I support women to embody the empowered, wealthy, turned on queen they were born to be. Because I think there's like a remembering that we have to go through, of like, not have to go through, but I see it all the time, of how incredibly amazing we actually are. And especially in this new paradigm, which is seeing the feminine rising. That's why I think today's healing's quite potent, really, because the feminine is rising. And what I mean by that is that the old paradigm, so the age of the Piscean age, which kind of ended a few years ago, because that's why we've had COVID and it's been quite wiggly because we were into a new paradigm. That was kind of set up for male patriarchy, hierarchies. And this new paradigm is about not hierarchies, it's about women having a place at the table, or non-binary people, or whoever it might be, but it's about equality. That's what I see. It's about us all having a seat at the table. It's not what that one's better than the other. So in that, the feminine is rising, because we have been, you know, at the bottom of the pile for a long time. Everything has been set up for the masculine way of doing things. Just, yeah, for example, you know, working hours, it's Monday to Friday, 9 till 6. Women's cycles don't really go like that. We ebb and flow. So yes, I can speak about that more later. But for now, that's why I'm really excited to be talking about this. And I feel that today was inspired as well by in my program Goddess Awakening, we focus on a different chakra and awakening a different goddess every month. And this month it's the sacral chakra, which is all about creativity, because it's in the center of our womb, creativity and sensuality and sexuality. And the amazing goddesses that I found to go with this were the 3 graces. And the 3 graces are Greek goddesses that were attendants of Aphrodite, the goddess of love, but were also muses who inspired artists, so creators again, musicians. Some of the famous ones would be Picasso and Botticelli. And if you look at the depictions of the 3 graces, it's 3 women, usually naked, just embracing their bodies, dancing, frolicking in a forest with each other. There's 3 of them. There's this 3-somatic number in mysticism as well. 3 of them in like dancing and this sisterhood and inspiring those around them by their love and their connection. So that's what I kind of want to focus on. But before we get there, we kind of have to, what I call kind of clear out maybe even the trauma, if you like. You know, there could have been, you could have had experiences where you've been taken down by other women in this lifetime or other lifetimes, taken advantage of, been made fun of, or even the topic of nasty gossip, you know, and this all hurts. This all really hurts. And whether it's in this lifetime or any other lifetimes, or if you don't resonate with having other lifetimes, that's cool as well. It doesn't matter. The main thing is that you're here, and you might have had experiences where you've been hurt by women or groups of women in the past, and that might be impacting your ability to trust women or impact your ability to connect with women. I know it did me. So yes. If you are interested in joining Goddess Awakening, then I'll put a link in the chat, or you can just message me on Instagram or email. And also, I wanted to share that I'm in the process of cooking something up in my cauldron, which is going to be a kind of queendom mastermind, which I'm really excited about. I'm just channeling it at the moment, and it's going to focus on leadership, and then leading in the areas of love, wealth, spiritual wealth, and money wealth, material wealth, that's the word I was looking for, leadership and victory and creation, so manifesting. So that's going to be coming soon. So if that sounds interesting to you, keep tuned. As I channel that, I will post more about it. Yeah, so the thing I really wanted to share a personal experience of this before we started. So I've always considered myself quite a loner. Like I always tend to, that is my go-to, to be on my own, and always feeling like the outsider, not part of a tribe. And in 2020, I joined a women's circle, and I was only in it for 6 weeks. It was an ongoing thing, but I felt that I got what I needed. And that's the thing with me. When I feel complete, I will move on. So I felt I got what I needed in pretty much the first session, because I was seen, I was heard, I was witnessed by, I think, 12 other women in a circle. And the amount of healing that happened for me in that hour was wild. And it wasn't even to do with what I was speaking about. It was more the fact that I was seen and heard by these women. It was like an unseen healing, if you like. So I would suggest, if you are fearful, like I was, of being in front of a group of women, it did used to terrify me, then I would suggest like having a little look, and if there's a women's circle that resonates with you nearby. If it doesn't resonate, don't join, but just maybe float that out in the ether, that maybe you'll look for some women, like-minded women, to help you heal this wound as well. Okay, so if you've been with me before, welcome back. If you haven't, I'll just give you a little run through. So I'm not quite sure how this is going to go today, because I was channeling on this earlier and they were a bit wiggly about what they wanted me to do. So the first of all, we're going to tap. So you just have to repeat after me and tap on the points that I tap on. And they're different, it called? Acupuncture points. So they release energy blocks around the body from the major organs, because we store lower vibrational motions. They get trapped in our organs. For example, heartache is stored in the heart. And sorrow and grief is stored in the lungs. So it helps to release all that, so we can free ourselves up to invite in emotions that we perhaps want to feel, like love and joy and bliss instead. So I think that's it. And then we'll go into a visualization. And yeah, I'm not quite sure how that's going to go now, but I just channel it. It's live. I never know how it's going to go. So I'm just going to take another sip of water. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed. Oh no. I'll put it in the chat. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump straight in. Sorry, I just need to, because I'm on quite a giddy high frequency. I always am when I host these events. So I just need to bring it down and think of some experiences for myself when, you know, I felt unaccepted by women, and also if it does get too much, then stop. You're in control of this. So just, I find tapping on here, or if that gets too much, just stop. Like, you can leave the room at any time. You're in control. Okay. This sisterhood wound. To be honest, I've not really thought about it before. And I think that's because I've not really wanted to acknowledge it, because it makes me feel really uncomfortable. Well, my energy's already moving, so that's definitely true. It makes me feel uncomfortable to admit that I've actually been jealous of other women before. I've actually been resentful of other women before. Other women have made me feel really insecure at times. And they've made me feel not wanted. I remember and then think of an experience that you had that wasn't kind. And I felt so small. And that really hurt me. And that pain of that rejection from a fellow sister, a fellow woman, really hurt. In fact, that really, really effing hurt. Because no one wants to be the outsider. And when people tend to do that to me, when people are mean, when people make snide comments, when women judge me, oh, I feel quite emotional quite now. When women criticize me, it really hurts. All this hurt and pain. All this hurt and pain from being rejected by women or groups of women. I choose to acknowledge it. I just really choose to acknowledge it in your body. Feel it in your body. And I choose to release it. Big breath. Oh gosh, I can feel that. I choose to clear it all out. Clear out all that rejection, Clear out all that pain and suffering. Clear out all that fear of trying again. I choose to clear it out on all levels. All levels of consciousness, the collective, and my own, and for all women around the world right now. My brilliant, beautiful mind, my energy, my heart and my ovaries, my body, and on a cellular level too. And clear across all time and space, dimensions, realities, and realms. This just clears us across the board. All this betrayal. When that woman or that group of women said those things about me, made me feel judged, made me feel not good enough, made me feel not wanted, and alienated me. I choose to really acknowledge all these feelings, all these deep, deep feelings. That go back maybe even to my childhood. I choose to acknowledge them all. And I choose to clear those out too. Because I'm so open to feeling love around this. I'm so open to forgiving all those women who hurt me or caused me pain in this lifetime or any others. I'm open to help heal this wound. So we as women can rise together, can empower each other, can honor and respect and celebrate each other, and accept each other for who we are and how we come in all our different shapes and sizes, all our different colors, even our different thoughts and experiences. I'm choosing to feel that acceptance now. That it's okay to be different. And what if I relied on myself for the love? And what if I relied on myself for my self-worth? I didn't look for it, or I don't look for it outside of myself. I'm not seeking validation from being part of a tribe or a group of people. I'm choosing to love myself so much. That feels really nice. That it elevates every woman around me. Love myself so much that they want to hang out with me. Every woman on the planet. And every woman on the planet wants to celebrate me, support me, stand side by side with me as I want to choose my words carefully for this next bit. Sorry, I just need what word. Yeah, champion our rights. Empower ourselves with knowledge and education, lifting each other up. Well, I am happy to lead that. I'm happy to be the empowered, beautiful inside and out, unique queen who will lovingly and compassionately forgive any sisters who have done me wrong. Because in the end, it only actually hurts me. It doesn't serve me to be jealous or resentful or in competition or compare myself. Ugh, just felt my energy drop just saying those words. So I'm choosing to focus on love. I'm choosing to focus on uplifting those women around me. And those that have hurt me in the past, I'm choosing to forgive so that I can empower myself to step up and create a movement of love and sisterhood based on kindness and compassion, self-esteem, trust, admiration. And I forgive myself. I totally forgive myself for any times I've compared myself to another woman. I felt resentful towards another woman. I felt rejection and heartache because of another woman or a group of women. I choose to let all that stuff go because I don't need it where I'm going. I'm choosing to lead my own tribe, my own sisterhood. And then what I would love for you to do is just take a deep breath in actually first. That was quite heavy for me. Oh, and I like to see that breath going up the chakras. I believe the chakras are infinite, all the way into the universe, plugging us in, back down, all the way down into the center of my Mother Earth, Gaia, and then all the way up. So it's kind of spring clean of the chakras. Just to bring you back into alignment, into the frequency of love and compassion and connection and trust. All those juicy, juicy frequencies. Okay, now what I would love for you to do Let's just close your beautiful eyes. Drop into your gorgeous body. Yes, those beautiful bottoms, those sitting bones, those wonderful hips. Let's give our hips some love, because our hips tend to be like the bottom drawer of our emotions. It's where we tend to store a lot of stuff as women. That's why hip openers are good in yoga. And taking another deep breath in for me. And as you exhale, I want you to drift to a beautiful place that feels full of magic and potential for you and opportunities. A beautiful natural environment, real or imaginary. This is your vision, your dream, your healing. And as you walk through with your feet, you've got no shoes on, with your bare feet, that's the word I was thinking. As you walk through in your bare feet, feeling the earth below you, whether that's the dirt, whether that's the grass, whether that's a meadow, whether that's the sand or the sea. You hear the natural rhythm, the natural heartbeat of the earth. Mother Earth herself, she has her own rhythm, her own heartbeat. You can actually hear this at night sometimes. And just listening. And it's like this music appears. It's in the rustle of the trees. It's in the, almost like the song of the flowers. In each sand of grain, each particle of soil, the birds, the animals, the wind. And as you keep walking, just receiving these sounds, it feels so peaceful and almost empowering, because you feel yourself start to sway, almost dance to this rhythm. And you know that you're not alone. Like, you can feel that connection with all that is, from your breath to the trees, to the blades of grass, to the clouds in the sky, to the sun. And you keep walking, and you do hear this music. You hear this beautiful music. And if you feel comfortable in this vision, maybe you start to take your clothes off, just embracing you in your natural self in this beautiful vision. But if that's not for you, that's not for you. All is welcome here. It's your vision. And you start to dance and feel lighter. And you can see this grin, this smile appearing on your face. And as you come to a bit of a clearing, you see it, these festivities, this magic. It's like the whole air is crackling with inspiration and ideas and creativity and manifestations, the potential of manifestations. Anything you choose to manifest in your life, create in your life right now, is there, almost like in bubbles. You can hear it like lightning crackling, but you feel so safe and so secure and so at peace and so grounded with your feet on the floor, on the earth. And you see these beautiful other women, all colors, shapes, sizes, everything. And they look goddess-like, all adorned with different jewelry, all dancing and singing and enjoying themselves, letting themselves go, letting themselves move to the beat of the music or to their own unique beat. And one of these women, one of these goddesses reaches out her hand for you to take and dance with them. And you get caught up in the merriment. And you feel that connection. You feel that love. You feel that trust in this moment of vulnerability, where you're letting yourself go. You're feeling all the pleasure in all the senses. And it feels so lush. It feels so empowering. Looking around, you see all these women and they're looking at you with admiration, love, trust, compassion in their eyes. You are an inspiration to them too. You can feel it. And then it's almost time for your solo. In the middle of all this dancing and frivolity and freedom, you kind of get swirled into the center, and it's your moment to dance, to sing, to shine, being supported by your sisters, by these women, by these goddesses, these deities, these queens. And as you dance, you feel your beautiful crown on your head shining, almost like drawing down inspiration from the divine. As you dance and you sing and you shine, and you don't care. You don't care what anyone else thinks. You're just in pure bliss and enjoyment. And it doesn't matter anyway, because all these beautiful women are clapping and singing along and cheering you on. And in this moment where you're dancing, it's like all those previous wounds or experiences melting away under the beautiful full moon which is here. You just feel them melting away. I'm just going to speak some light language. If you haven't heard this before, just receive and keep dancing. And molokish nikito enana, and molokit no katiyash nikita, and milenada kolenash nikitoela, and lenana nosh nikita, es nikotoela nana, o nash nikita, os nikita la kinana, osh nikita, osh nikita la kinana. It's a very feminine channeling that's coming through of what empowerment and sisterhood and being together and being of love and rising together. And mosh nikita la kinana la wosh nakato es nikuto is nikita asna lena osh nikita la kunanish nikita. And as you dance and you keep dancing, it's almost like your eyes have tuned into this energy of love. If you want to give it a color or a sparkle or whatever, and you see this energy of love going from the woman next to you into your heart, and then leaving your heart and going to the woman next to you. And there's this beautiful dance of this love and compassion energy, this pink sparkly energy, this gold sparkly energy, like a thread between all of you. Just a beautiful connection, a beautiful thread of uplifting and empowering and compassion and love. And it just feels so good. It's almost like it makes you want to dance even more, because you feel the support of these beautiful women. And then as you keep dancing and smiling and receiving that love and giving that love, and if your cup needs a little extra filling up of love and empowerment, then just receive my love, because there is plenty in this space for you to just receive and not give, because there's plenty of other people at the moment who have the energy to give. Let me give to you right now. I've got plenty of energy in this moment. and just receive that love and adoration. You can see it coming down from the moon, beaming on you, almost like a spotlight of love, celebrating you, your unique self, but in this beautiful gathering of women. And as the music starts to fade, you just hear your feet dancing on the earth and hearing the thrumming of your beautiful big heart. And you check in with your beautiful womb and your ovaries, and you feel them energized with the sisterhood, energized to create whatever you desire on planet Earth with the support of the women around you, because when one rises, we all rise together. And drawing that energy inwards, bringing it into your beautiful human body to embody it from the spiritual, the ethereal, into your beautiful body, into your heart, into your solar plexus chakra, which is just below the boob line, and it's represented by a sun. It's bright yellow for confidence, empowerment. And then bringing it down, this beautiful energy, this beautiful scene, into your sacral chakra, then your womb, creativity, source of creativity, it's bright orange. And down into your gorgeous root chakra, bright red, ruby red, feeling safe and secure in yourself, in your life, in your decisions, in being around other beautiful women who uplift you and support you and love you. And when you're ready, giving thanks to that beautiful scene and all the other goddesses that were there dancing with you, giving thanks to your gorgeous, beautiful self for showing up tonight and doing the healing. And when you're ready, but only when you're ready and in your own time, open your eyes. And let me know, lovelies, let me know how you're feeling. If you feel comfortable doing in the chat, I'd love to know what your experience was, how you're feeling. If you got any inspiration or insights. Yeah, and like I said, I don't read out anyone's names, so it's all private and confidential. But if you just want to float on a cloud, oh, beautiful. Feel as though the energy is flowing more freely. Yeah, I can feel that. And I think that's it. It's like dancing together, raising each other up, not getting stuck in old energy or old patterns or experiences that happened in the past that hurt us, the freedom to move on from them. Thank you for sharing. Oh, anyone else? Have a huge smile on my face and feeling so free. Yes, oh, that's so wonderful. Yes, yes, I love that. Yeah, love and laughter, playfulness. Oh, well, thank you so much to everyone for joining me this evening. And if you would like to join me for next month, then please feel free to sign up. It will be lovely to see you again. And I will send out the replay so you can listen to this as many times as you want, or whenever you feel that you need that connection. And I'm sending you a huge big hug, and I shall see you soon. Bye.